Yo, what's up, everybody? This is part 2 of Don't Chase Nobody Down. I'm just jumping to it. I got a call a few months ago from this individual who I went out on a date with, basically, to Denny's, maybe a few weeks ago now, and I exposed him to my YouTube channel, which I don't regret. But they said how he was watching my videos, and basically what we're looking for are two different things. They aren't looking for anything, and they assume I was looking for a relationship, which I'm not ready for a relationship. What I want, and that's a whole nother video, what I want and what I'm ready for are two different things. I'm not ready for a relationship yet. I want to be in one, but the next relationship I want to be in, I want to be my ideal relationship, something that I can build on, something that can last for years and years, shit, for the rest of my life. You understand what I'm saying? But anyways, this person just continued to talk, and all I kept hearing was a whole bunch of bullshit. And y'all already know when I hear bullshit, I go ahead and chop that shit off. So I let them say what they're gonna say, and that was pretty much it. And I hung up because I realized I was fighting the wrong battle, and they really wasn't trying to be understanding of where I was coming from, but they wanted me to understand where they were coming from, which really was an invalid point. Whatever point they were trying to make, I'm not here for that. And to you guys that have BGCs, A4A, Facebook, Twitter, Black Planet, all those online dating sites, why do you guys have 2 and 3 profiles? What's the point of that? I really don't understand that. Is that a new type of game? I just really don't understand that. I just don't. On to the next. You know what I'm saying? There have been times I've been thirsty and I've chased after niggas, I've chased after females, and just wasting my time. I didn't really look at it as me being thirsty, but I had to realize, listen, if somebody wants you, you're going to know. You shouldn't be the last to know, but you will know. You understand what I'm saying? If a person is interested, you're not gonna have to call. You're not gonna have to tell them to call you, text you, make arrangements for them, to see you and all these other things. You'll know. You'll know. You just will. And a lot of times, we people, us men, us women, us as a human race, we don't see things how they truly are. We create a world in which we make up things in our mind. Oh, that person is busy, or they might be taking care of their child, or they might be at work, and we just begin to make silly excuses for people, and they really just don't give a fuck about us. No way. Even if they did have time, they chilling the fuck out. They ain't thinking about you. They ain't checking for you, boo. They just not. They're not. They're not. And at 23, I'm realizing that I gotta look out for myself. Ain't nobody gave me shit. You understand what I'm saying? I traveled 3 days on a Greyhound bus to get here by the way of Atlanta, from Miami to Atlanta to LA to come to school. If it was up to me, I would have been out here a long time ago when I graduated high school. But you know what I did? I listened to my mom and my grandma, and I'm sure they meant well, but they told me, well, before you go out there, you need to pick up a trade. I did that. I went to medical assistant school at Everest Institute. At the time, it was called National School of Technology. But I graduated there. Who came to my graduation? Not my mom and my grandma. And to this day, they can't even remember what it is that they did or what they had to do that they couldn't come. And it took me a long time to get in LA where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? It took me all these years being in the wrong relationships, just doing shit to get by, and I had to sacrifice. When I was on that Greyhound bus, I had no idea where I was going to lay my head at all. Everything came together so quick. My financial aid, I had like maybe 5 days to get here and try to figure something out. It's like if you come to school next year, it's gonna be sky high. The tuition gonna go up, which it did. So I came at a good time, so to speak. But I'm finally here doing what I want to do. I've did things I have never done. I'm gonna be a part of a movie. I'm doing my music. I mean, everything is coming together. And even though I'm not in my ideal situation, everything can be falling apart in this hand, and everything's coming together in this hand. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna work together for my good. You understand what I'm saying? And I truly believe that. You gotta hold on, focus on you, do the right things, be the person that you want somebody to love. You understand what I'm saying? Those bad habits, don't think you so different and you do shit like everybody else. You smoke weed, you drink, you always at the club, you always sleeping with somebody, man, you always out and about, you never home, like you don't know how to cook, you don't clean. It's like, I'm not trying to check for that type of person. I'm a young man and I had to learn how to be a man at an early age. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was the only man in the house. I was raised by my mom and my grandma, and I was the only child up until basically my last year of high school. And my little brother, he just turned 6 and I'm 23. So you do the math. But I had to learn a lot of things on my own. Who taught me how to tie a tie? Not my daddy. Who taught me how to ride a bike? Not my daddy. I'm not gonna spend my life trying to blame people for this. Well, you wasn't there and you didn't do this. Okay, we done point the blame already. We done made excuses. We done did this and this and that and the other. But now it's time to move on, people. You gotta move on. You gotta let those things go. You can't let those things determine your outcome. You can't let those things, outweigh your destiny, what you're supposed to do. Are you really where you wanna be? Are you where God intended for you to be? God has intended for me to be in LA at this very time. Maybe I wasn't, or maybe I wouldn't have been ready when I was 18 and I just graduated high school. Maybe I really had to go through all of this just to get here, just so I can make this video. But whatever it is, I have a purpose. And I will keep moving forward until I find that purpose. I'm not going to be fighting and doing all this other shit that's unnecessary because it's pointless at the end of the day. Fight the right battles, like getting up in time for school, so you can be in class on time. Those are battles I should be fighting, you know what I'm saying? Doing my homework, turning it in on time, not worrying about why this nigga didn't call me back, and he said you're gonna call me back at 7, and it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and why this nigga updating his status on Facebook, but yet he ain't answering my inbox, and, just little shit like that. It's pointless, honey. It's pointless. Don't chase nobody down. Chase your dream. That's what you do. That's my advice to you. Chase your dreams. How bad do you want it? Watch that video. And I just want to thank you guys for supporting me. It means a lot, believe it or not. It is really encouraging. It really is. I'm going to give a shout out to Camille Harvey in Miami, to Angie, to my sister Sharifa. Who else? I can't remember this dude's name. But I'm going to get you, bro. I got you. To DCAX. I hope I'm saying that shit right. But DL Moose. People had the strangest name. Maybe let me look it up on Facebook. I might have to edit this because I wanted to get y'all names out there. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Damon on my Facebook and Anthony too. Thank you guys for supporting me. Definitely share my video, subscribe, and we're gonna keep it pushing everybody. The road to success, all the way driven TV.